It's the 2021 Russian Grand Prix. We move away from the crazy Monza to the Sochi Autodrome. Just 8 races left then on this crazy campaign. The Russian Grand Prix this weekend. 2 weeks' time, we move over to Turkey, now confirmed to be going ahead. Then it's the United States Grand Prix on the 24th of October that will also host the double header of the W Series season finale. Mexico starts off a triple header with Brazil a week later and a to-be-confirmed race which is rumoured to be the Qatar Grand Prix. Expect announcement of that in the coming weeks. Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi round out the season on the 3rd to the 5th of December and the 10th to the 12th of December. In terms of the Drivers' Championship, Max Verstappen leads the way by just 5 points to Lewis Hamilton, 226.5 to 221.5. Bottas is ahead of Norris after both of them having podiums last time out in Monza. Perez remains P5, he's just holding off Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz isn't too far back. Victory in Monza puts Danny Ricciardo firmly into P8 ahead of Pierre Gasly and Fernando Alonso, rounding out the top 10. Esteban Ocon is on page 2 in 11th place. He's 10 points clear of Sebastian Vettel. Lance Stroll is on 24 points. Yuki Tsunoda 14th on 18, but George Russell 15 for 15 at the moment. Nicolas Latifi has 7, Kimi Raikkonen has 2, back this weekend as well. Antonio Giovinazzi, the last point scorer with only 1 point to his name. No points for Schumacher, Kubica or Mazepin, who's now last overall with still no points and the worst results of the season so far. In the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes have opened up a gap to Red Bull Racing, 362.5 to 344.5. McLaren have 215, they're now well ahead of Ferrari, but still could be closing down. Alpine and AlphaTauri battling over as well. Aston Martin 7th and a little bit of a field of their own. Williams now securing 8th place. Alfa Romeo only have 3, and Haas still with no points on the board. It's the 2021 Russian Grand Prix, and this is your Grand Prix preview. Hello everybody and welcome to the Grand Prix preview for the Russian Grand Prix as well. Last couple before we head into the proper flyaway races. Megan Birch alongside me for the preview show. Megan, lots happening since Monza 2 weeks ago, but let's start with the big one. That crash once again. Hamilton versus Verstappen. Verstappen was deemed at fault. He's got a 3-place grid penalty coming into this race as well. In your opinion, what did you make of Monza?
Well, from what I saw of Monza, I thought it was quite a interesting race. A very dramatic and kind of, what's the word? Topsy-turvy.
Topsy-turvy, yeah. It was all over the place. McLaren won. That's how topsy-turvy it was. McLaren took a victory.
Let's hope that this is a new beginning for McLaren.
Absolutely, but who do you think's at fault then, Verstappen or Hamilton, or was it just a racing incident?
I think Lewis could have given a bit more room, but I also think Max, he shouldn't have gone there.
Around the outside in the
He should have been able to foresee that would happen.
He said on the radio, that's what you get for not giving the space.
Was that revenge?
Yeah, but considering the fact that I remember several times this year, Emilia-Romagna, Spain, several other times where Verstappen forced Hamilton off the track. He even did it that one at Monza at the start. So it's really kicked off the rivalry. 5 points now between them in the championship because Verstappen got 2 points for the sprint race that we had last weekend. This is now really close in the title. You can't tell who's going to be. 8 races to go. We're now coming to a circuit where Mercedes have won here since 1913. This is historically should be their one, shouldn't it? Is Hamilton going to win this weekend? He needs to.
I think it'll ruffle Mercedes' feathers if he wins there, because they're going to think, right, so a dominated track by Mercedes, and that's just been won by Red Bull, who's in contention for the championship.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Yeah, damn. Okay, let's get into the Thursday news then here from the Russian Grand Prix, and it was a biggie. It was announced this morning that Haas have re-signed Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin for the 2022 season. No surprise about Mazepin, surprise about Schumacher. We all thought he was going to head off towards Alfa Romeo, but Haas secure their seats, which means, Megan, there's only one seat left on the grid for next year. That is that second seat at Alfa Romeo. It's going to be the Guan Yu Zhou or Callum Ilott now, isn't it? Or has Giovinazzi done enough to get a reprieve for next year?
Gio not signed yet.
No. It's Bottas, of course, there. Who do you think is going to get it? Guan Yu Zhou, Callum Ilott, or Antonio Giovinazzi?
Honestly, I still think that Antonio has a bit more to give to F1. I mean, he has been trying a lot recently, and let's just hope the only reason he hasn't signed yet is just because he's still organising things.
Absolutely, we hope that as well. Aston Martin have employed ex-team principal of McLaren, Martin Whitmarsh. He's back in Formula One. He's more in a technical role now, an overseer as well as sort of an accountant role, which is fantastic to see Martin back in Formula One. He ran the team of Mercedes from 2009 up until 2014, of course, when Ron Dennis came back to the sport. So it's nice to see Martin back. He's had some time away. Further on as well, that 3-place grid penalty for Max Verstappen coming into this weekend. That's going to play some ruffles. Lewis Hamilton says he doesn't think it's going to cause him too many problems. He'll be back up there fighting for the win. Max Verstappen says, I think we're going to come together more this season. We're in a title fight. It's all to play for as well. Also, this weekend, the chances of rain are high. Friday, there's a 40% chance of rain affecting both sessions. Saturday, a 100% chance of rain during FP3 and qualifying, so watch out for that. Sunday, a 70% chance of rain. And considering that we've seen over the week the fact that the Russian circuit's been flooded, similar to what Belgium is, everyone's now very, very worried we could get another washout. Although the problem was at Spa, the elevation change meant that at Eau Rouge meant that it was unsafe. Here, it's a pretty flat circuit. We should get a race surely this weekend.
I hope that we do get a race, though you never know. It might turn into another Belgium. And actually a few minutes ago, I was just watching some little clips from Belgium and how everyone was bored.
Everyone is going to be bored on Saturday because we could have a delay to qualifying at least. If that rain comes, that's the question. Right, that's it from the news from the track. Nothing else breaking until tomorrow when we get back in touch for free practice 1. So let's take a look then around the Sochi Autodrome as well. One other thing is the fact that this is the penultimate race here at Sochi. Next year it will be the last one at this track before we move to St. Petersburg for 2024. And also a factor into the matter that finally, we've got a provisional calendar for 2022. It's not confirmed yet, so we're not going to show it to you, but it is going to have Monaco as a 3-day event, not a 4-day event. And it will include, I think, some sprint races along the line, much to everybody's dismay. And also, it's going to be a 23-race calendar kicking off in Bahrain on the 20th of March. That's all we've got at the moment. We'll talk more about that tomorrow when hopefully a version of the calendar heads our way. So join us for free practice 1 for that. But now, Synthol, who is one of our dedicated YouTube subscribers, has sent us a lap attack as well. He sent it blank. I've voiced it and I've put it into our usual stand. So thanks to Synthol for doing this lap attack of the Sochi Autodrome. Not going to lie, I do love doing the lap attacks myself, but I absolutely hate the Russian track. I can never get a groove on it. Never, ever, ever have I managed to have a clean race in any career mode. I dislike that track so much for driving.
I wonder if I can beat you on that.
Yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow afternoon, aren't we? Just before I head off to Sheffield. So you're going to do that as well. Don't worry, I'm not going to Sheffield for the weekend and Megan's taking lead commentary. No, I will be here.
No, I've got too much stuff to do to actually do that. It's
just an evening thing. We'll be back. I'll be back way, way, way before free practice even starts, so don't worry about that. But yeah, it's going to be a great one as well this weekend. So my thank you to Synthol as well for doing the lap attack here for the Russian Grand Prix, because I could not have done it at all. So thank you for that. You'll be seeing that throughout the weekend. And throughout the weekend, we've got multiple sports coming your way, not just Formula One, but we've also got the British Touring Car Championship, and we've also got the finale of the IndyCar World Championship. So let's take a look at the times then for the weekend. So on Friday, you can join us at 9:20 British Summer Time for the first practice session underway at 9:30. FP2, that's underway 12:50, the session starting at 1 o'clock. For Saturday, you can join us for FP3, 9:50 British Summer Time. Qualifying is on at 12:40 with our usual commentator challenge, followed then by the session starting at 1 o'clock. And on Sunday, you can join us for Grand Prix Live, 12:30 our build-up starts, lights out at 1 o'clock, and the Grand Prix review is at 7 o'clock British Summer Time. And you can also join us for the British Touring Car Championship. Silverstone Race 1 at 11:30 British Summer Time, that is live. Race 2, however, is delayed due to the Formula 1, so we're transmitting that at 3:30 British Summer Time. However, it is live if you're in the UK on ITV4. That race getting underway at 2:20 British Summer Time. And the last race of the day, we will be live once again at 5:05. But you can also join us for the last ever IndyCar. 8:20 British Summer Time, we're live with the green flag dropping at 8:30. It's going to be a fantastic weekend of action then. 3 series as well to come your way. Also on is the Formula 3 and the Formula 2 racing. They're joining the calendar. So Saturday sees 4 races across the junior classes in wet conditions. I can't wait for that as well. It's going to be a great weekend. Megan, you were right last weekend with who was top in the Friday sessions as well. Sorry, the week before at the Dutch Grand Prix. But who is going to top Friday here at Russia?
I don't know why, though. The name that comes to mind for me immediately, maybe because I was just watching a video of him as well, was Lando.
Lando Norris. Okay, we'll see what happens then. Join us tomorrow at 9:20 British Summer Time in the morning for all of the action. Good night to you all.